Okay, well, I'm going to make some breakfast, so I've gotten out my things. I've got my paper towels. I have got my plate. Milk. Eggs. Now, if I'm going in, I'm not taking a lot of eggs. I'll put them in a little butter keeper. That will keep them from getting too cold and also from being crushed in the fridge. Some butter. A little bowl. And I'm sitting it on the, well, I don't actually need to sit it on here unless I'm doing it down on the floor, but I don't think I will because I need to have some extra room here. So my pan, and let me get over here, my little spatulas and a fork. So I'm going to just take my bowl and we'll go ahead and plug this in. It gets hot very fast. I may have to put this down because I don't want it to splatter here. So put it on the lower wattage and go ahead and put a little bit of, let me put this down here so that I can work here a little better. So I can sit my butter on there. Grab a little butter. And that's starting to melt already. So while that's melting, get my eggs ready. Okay. Got a little bit of shell in there. I don't want to be eating shells, so let me wipe that out real quick. Somehow I don't like really shells in my eggs. That piece of shell. There we go. And then the eggshells get immediately thrown in the trash over here. Okay. There we go. That works out better. A little bit of milk. And get these. Get these blended up real quick. You can see that's already just, steaming. There we go. So immediately wipe these down. And start. Now Now I do have oyster sauce if I wanted to do some more Chinese style, or I've got some soy sauce there. But you'll see how quickly this cooks in here. Now I have two if I want to just be able to get in there and turn them over, which makes it easy breezy. They are just about done. Now that the eggs are done, I'll put the butter in the little butter keeper here, so that, yeah. Now that I've used my eggs, okay, I can go ahead and turn this off now, because they are just about cooked. Here we go. Now these pans are really good. Done. Easy to wipe out and clean. Now how I clean these, I let this cool off, and then I just clean it with one of the wet wipes. I use the 99% water ones, and they work really well for cleaning your pans, your utensils, everything, okay? They work really, really well for that. You know, I wipe my bowl out when I'm done with it immediately, and I will use the water wipe on it. Let me grab a water wipe here real quick. Okay, here we go. Like I said, I do use the ones that are 99.9% water. You don't want to use anything that's got, you know, those perfumes and dyes and perfumes in it to clean your things. Okay, so. My bowl, and I'm gonna let that cool down a little more before I clean that, and breakfast is served. So I mean, you see how easy it is. I can put my little cutting board down here. I also have a little table I can use, but the cutting board suffices. I can put it here and cut and make whatever I want, you know. So yeah, very simple, easy to do, you know, I could do things, spaghetti and any of those types of things. I have a little colander in here. And like I said, I can do the, what was I gonna say? I forgot now. Let's see if I can reach in here. I think in this one, I'll take this out so I can actually, my coffee heater. Now I like these little drawers that I have. You can pull them out, put them back really easily. So I have garlic salt. Ah, I forgot. I have one of my little mixtures to make a dessert if I want. Here's my salt. I've got the pink Himalayan salt. So I'm going to use a little bit of salt on my eggs here this morning. I don't use too much salt in things, but I do want a little bit of salt on it. I got smokehouse maple seasoning. I've got garlic salt. So I do carry a few seasonings here. I have in here as well. In case I make something, I've got another one in here. I've got leftovers so that I can put those in the fridge. Yep. So I can do leftovers there. I have a pack of ramen, half a pack. Some ramen there. So I'm going to put these back in now that I've got my salt out. Watch out, Mick. Let Mama get in here so I can put this drawer back in. Those drawers just slide right back in and they stay. They're great for this. So, on that note, I'm going to have my breakfast. I still got my coffee over here.